Okay, we're gonna take a look into my journal, and I just want you to see that a journal is a place where you create, where you experiment, where the pages might be turned one way one day and another way the other day, where you can layer your drawings, right? You use your journal to think about and document your life, what's going on. So when we journal, we want to put things together that come to mind. So if you look here, it says faith, family, believe, happiness, school year, stress. It has printouts and cutouts. This was from deliveries that were made, and I use them. And in some of the journaling, they call it fodder. It's just pieces of paper, things you may have, ticket stubs, receipts. We're going to do the breast cancer walk this coming weekend, so we had some information about, this was actually, pediatric cancer. This was something about in September where we talk about pediatric cancer. So your journal reflects what's going on in your life at that moment. So this is what was going on in my life. This is what I was thinking about. This is a page that I experimented with. This is a page I experimented with and then went back and drew over using oil pastel. This page has the bubble wrap that you get from inside the Amazon packages. I'll bring more of that in. It also has texture and color that we get by layering paper. This is a little raised up by layering paper and by using the modeling paste. So we used modeling paste with stencils. And then I wrote art in there because that was what I was working on. And I wrote see, and you look and you see, and that was what was on my mind. I repeated patterns. I started to draw a face in here. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to repeat certain shapes. So I repeated certain shapes, and some of it's with paper, and some of it's with drawing, and some is a combination of both. Then I have prompts in here. I have experimentation, right? More paper. Here I used graph paper. This was the photo transfer that I transferred using tape. So you could take tape and transfer. Okay, so I feel like I've shown you some of these. There's drawing, there's painting, there's more modeling paste. Okay, so your journal that was from Inktober last year. Here's some collage, right? And this collage I did this year because I saw the colors and they stood out to me and I liked what it said, make your reality a dream. Then this was demoing for you guys. And then I wrote into the unknown because we don't always know where we're going with our work. And this I'll go back to, or maybe I'll leave it alone. Part of journaling is accepting the process. There is a process to journaling. Not every page is going to be a finished masterpiece. Okay, this is a place for you to think and create. This would be a background. Okay, this is a process. This isn't done, but I will go back to it at some point. This is just practicing. And these were similar to what we did on our first day. All right, we have text, we have background. So what am I looking for in your journal? I'm looking for you to think about filling your page. Maybe you're inspired by a certain artist. Maybe you just want to get some information down on the page. Okay? This is me starting a journal, and we're going to practice this tomorrow. We're going to practice putting lines on our page. I should say you'll start it today. You're going to put lines on a page and break up your page, and then we're going to put some pattern in between. Okay? And then we'll think about, well, what do we want to add to it? So your journal is an ever-evolving space. Now this you guys saw, I had done a demo in class. I put watercolor, I closed the page. When I opened it, I really liked what I had here. I still didn't know how I wanted to finish it, so I started drawing on this page. On this page, I took a quote from my favorite book, right? It said, that day I began returning to myself. That is thoughtful to me, and maybe I'll continue writing about that, or maybe that'll be it. It's my choice because it's my journal, right? So here's some rough stuff. Here's some. You can write about dreams. You can write about your thoughts. You can have pictures, okay, photo transfers. And I don't know where I'm going with it next, but I just started working on this today, right? So you guys are gonna journal every Friday.